An article was published that promised you can flatten your mommy tummy or your diastasis recti ab separation with just one exercise for 10 minutes a day. Sounds amazing, right? So I thought I would try it out and get Dr. Jared's opinion. He's not just my husband, but he's also a doctor of physical therapy that specializes in postpartum rehab. Because if this is true and all it takes is one exercise for 10 minutes a day, I'm all in. All right, Jared, so here is the one exercise, the magic formula. So you stay on the floor, cross-legged, put your hands on your belly, and you take a deep breath in. Just let everything expand. And then as you exhale, you suck in your belly muscles as far back as they will go towards the spine. So you're gonna stay here, holding this tight position, and then you're gonna take tiny breaths. And every time you do a tiny breath, every time you exhale, you suck it in a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, and you stay there. So they say you can do this exercise in a couple different positions. You can do it sitting cross-legged, you can do it sitting on your knees, you can do it standing on your knees, slightly bent, or on all fours, or laying on your side in the fetal position. But the key is that you keep your back flat and that you do this exercise 10 minutes every single day, with the whole time your belly being pulled in all the way back to your spine. And the article said it's not unrealistic to see 2 inches off your waist in 3 weeks. So what do you think? Is this the magic move?
Wow, okay, there is a lot with this one. Okay, so first of all, this is the foundation for core rehab after pregnancy. This is the foundation for deep core work. Basically, all we're doing here is a transverse abdominis brace, a TA brace, a pelvic brace. It's referred to as quite a few things out there in the postpartum rehab world. And so most of the time, I usually teach this laying on the back. That's kind of the easiest way to connect to that deep brace. I'm fine with sitting, seated. It is definitely a progression that we want to go through. I love the exercise itself. Again, it's that such a core, just foundation work to core rehab. There are a few things that I don't love about it. First of all, can you do this for 10 minutes a day? That is a long time to do one exercise. And so we have to start with factors like the fatigue of the muscles, the boredom of the person performing those. Those are all things that play into this. I would love to see more of a progression to this. And rather than just clenching that muscle and holding it tight, are there other things that we can add to it? Can we start to add different contractions at the hips, different movement at the arms, things that are going to make this more functional overall? So that's kind of the first thing that I wanted to address. I would like to see more of a progression to this. And you, when I first kind of took over and started working with Camille, I made some recommendations of exercises. And what did you think about those exercises?
So boring.
She was like, Jared, this is all that I'm doing. And my response was, well, this is all that you're doing this week, because then next week it's going to look a little different, and then next week it looks a little different. I tell people all the time, if your exercises aren't progressing as you get stronger and as you see improvement, you need to fire your physical therapist or your personal trainer immediately, because you're getting stronger, you're becoming a different person, and therefore your exercises need to get more difficult to continue to be effective. And so I think that this is a great exercise for the first week or two, but after that, we need to see some progression to it. The other thing that I wanted to mention is you are not going to lose 2 inches. You're not going to lose 2 inches off of your waist by doing this exercise. In this exercise, you're not burning any fat. You're not losing any weight. That only comes with proper nutrition and the right amount of activity. You're definitely improving your core strength. That transverse abdominis muscle, we do call it the corset muscle. Strengthening that muscle will tighten things up, but to expect 2 inches off of your waist in 3 weeks, no, that's absolutely false. Let me correct myself. Nothing in any of the literature would indicate that that is possible. That's what I'm going to stand by. So in summary, great exercise. I love the different positions that you can do it in, but definitely look for some ways that you can progress that and make it even more effective.
So if you want some progression exercises for your core rehab, we have a 14-day challenge right here that you are going to want to do and get started on your own progression journey. Okay, thanks for joining us. See ya.